I am sorry I'm starting a little late today. I was surprised to see my I used Restream and the did not seem to work today. So here now, all good. And I made my good stuff and to welcome. All right, today we are going to go through Record Shop for a 101. What the heck are we doing here? Go through. It goes through the list. As always, I do the list. I'm not going to do today. So we'll talk about what our collection looks like, what the Record Shop website has used it, and then other resources to get started. We are like so I'm going to actually take you through my own personal collection and talk to you about why I am really into Record Shop. For those of you who don't know, I actually joined Record Shop first as a player. I kind of fell in love with the project. I did come in hoping that I would actually flip a bunch of cards and make a bunch of profit. And then the longer that I learned about Record Shop and what they were trying to build and to support artists, the more I wanted to support that. So I got really, really involved in the community. And at one point, I was spending probably more time working on Record Shop stuff than on stuff in my regular day job. So I actually approached Obi and said, hey, I love what you're doing. I would love a job. And that's kind of one thing led to another. Now I work here at Record Shop. So just wanted to share my story. If you're here listening in live, I would love to hear in the comments how you came to Record Shop. It's really fun for me to hear where you're coming from. I am the community manager, so I absolutely love to hear your stories, why you're here, what you love about it, what you don't like about it too. I'll take it. We take the feedback all the time. I'm going to show you the best place to do that. All right, let me just see. So on the note of feedback, actually, I do always take feedback on these Record Shop 101s. So if there's something that you would really like to see, please let me know. Or as I'm going through the website and you're like, oh man, I wish you would have explained this thing. Hit me up on Discord. Let me know. I'll show you how to use our Discord towards the end. All right, so before we get started, before I share my screen and start talking about the website, I do want to talk about digital collectibles as a concept. And we use NFTs, and NFT is a non-fungible token. And like the real basics of it is it's just a way to show that you own something, you own a collectible. And so that's number one, like most important thing of NFTs is that there's an ownership feature. It's on a blockchain. So that means that your transactions are all accounted for on a public ledger. Anyone can kind of go see if they know your ID. They can go and look at what you're doing on the blockchain. And we do music NFTs. So almost all of ours contain music. At least they're tied to an artist. So we'll talk more about those in a bit. But I do like to think of these music NFTs kind of like a, old school vinyl record or even like a plastic CD. Plastic? That's what they're made out of, right? Yeah. I'm going to go with plastic. So I like to think of it like that, where as a collector, actually, not even before as a collector, there are a lot of different reasons why people buy vinyl records, CDs, why you would pay for that. Some people will do that to literally buy it and they're going to rip it open as soon as they get home and start listening to it, and they'll listen to it till the vinyl wears out. Other people will buy it, they'll leave it sealed, they will put it away, and they will just hold on to it and hope that it collects value over time, that artist maybe gets really big, or maybe they got really lucky and they found something that was rare that nobody knew about. So I like, as we kind of go through the website today, kind of think about it in these two frames of mind, where there's some people who are here literally just to listen to the music, to support their favorite artists. And then there's other people who are here because they want to buy those things, they want to store them, and as they continue on, they're hoping that that gains value in the future. Okay, so that's something with NFTs. You can resell it. I'm going to take you through all of that, so don't worry. All right, I'm going to get my screen shared, and I'll start by showing you my collection. All right, so I'm going to actually just simply head up to the top here, go to my collection. This is my personal collection. Like I said, I'm just going to zoom in a little. I've been a Rcrdshp player since Rcrdshp launched back in August of 2021. So we're almost getting to the year point. So I have quite a healthy collection. I can see here I have 688 cards. So we call our cards, we sort of use the word card and collectible interchangeably. So I might say both. But I guess technically a collectible could also be a pack, which I will show you in a bit too. So here we go. So this is my collection. I'm going to show you actually this most recent card that I purchased up until light. This is a Disco Fries collectible. Disco Fries is the artist. Smilo is obviously someone that they worked with. So like, let's just take a look at this and see, like, I'm literally going to walk you through bit by bit. All right. So first thing, Up Till Light, that's the name of the song. So it's kind of clear. I can see it kind of all over here. Next up, I can see who released this song, Disco Fries and Smilo. Disco Fries wrote up this little description here, so I can read through that. I'll quickly look at this. So right here, I think the best part of Rcrdshp is music that we have. We have some really, really amazing music. We've got a player here, so if I hit play, I'm not sure if you can hear. I can't remember if I connected my audio. I don't think you can hear, but it's just hitting play there. That opens up our player. I can see here, if I hit the little plus sign, it adds it to the playlist. I can download it and add it to my own iTunes so that I can then make my own playlist in iTunes. So really, really cool. The downloading feature is also really great if you are a DJ and you want to add that to your set list. The Disco Fries here have also added in some stems. So if you are a DJ and you want to do a remix, you've got all of that right at your fingertips. Okay, I'm going to start talking about, okay. So now I can see it's owned by me, owned by Redbird, serial number 29. So we're going to start talking about serial numbers and mint counts. So I'm going to just like literally kind of go through this slowly. If you have any questions, throw them in the chat once I'm going through this. But I can also see number 29 down in the corner here. So this is the line I'm going to go through. It's a little confusing. I'm not going to lie. If you're new to NFTs and you're new to this space, bear with me. Okay, we're going to get through this. So this line says, one of 333 common cards that will ever be minted for this release edition. If that means nothing to you, don't worry. We're going to go through it. So so I have this one particular card. There's 333 common cards. So cards have different rarities on the website. Here I can see this little C indicates that it's common. We also have rare, mythical, legendary. There's other forms of rarity, which we'll kind of talk about as we go through the site. So this is a common card, so kind of your most basic. And only 333 of these will ever be minted for this release edition. And a release edition is just basically up till light, this particular release, this particular NFT as it is. And then of course I own number 29. So of the 333 that were created, minted. I didn't actually talk about that word. Minting in NFT world, you'll hear this a lot. And it basically just means created, released, put out there. Does that make sense? So the way I like to compare it, if we think back to the vinyls, with a physical machine, you're literally going to press vinyls in a specific order. Sometimes those actually get put a serial number on. So, this was the number 1 that was printed, number 2, number 3, number 4, et cetera, et cetera. So this for me was number 29 that was created on the blockchain of 333. Okay. I think that makes sense. Another little number that I want to show you on this card itself is the number 2, and it has a little coin icon. Just keep that in the brain space for a little later. We're going to come back and talk more about coins. Next up, I want to show you some of the card faces. Now, this particular card only has 2 card faces, the front and the back. At minimum, a card will have these 2, front and back. There can be lots and lots of card faces, though. It's really up to the artist, which makes it really fun. We see artists who put videos explaining their songs. It really just depends on what they're feeling and what they want to release that day. So in this particular case, there's only 2 card faces. Next up, I can list this for sale. So I bought this fairly recently. I think I paid like $3 or $5, something like that. So I can decide to list that for sale if I think that would be good for me, or maybe I'm just ready to get out of this card. I've listened to it and I've had my enjoyment. I'm going to give it to someone else. I can also send it as a gift. I'm going to show listing for sale a little later when we talk about the market. But I just wanted to show you where that is right now. And then finally, I can send as a gift. So if I click on that, you are able to send gifts once per day, unless you are verified and you get the Plur card. Then you can do it more often, but we're going to talk about that a little later. All right, so that's where that button will be. Next, if you scroll all the way down, this gives you more data on what's going on in the market with this song. So if you are thinking about selling, or if you're just curious to see more about what's going on and what's for sale. So you'll notice here in this particular case, so 47 are being held, and that just basically means it's collection. Again, think physical. A lot of the terms that we use has a physical connotation. So being held in my collection, being held maybe on my bookshelf or in my beautiful cabinet behind me. So 47 of these are in people's collections. And then 286 are still for sale. And I say still for sale because in this case, Disco Fries actually put this up on their storefront. And you can see that they are selling the majority of them. Looks like pretty much all of them. Yes, they are. Cool. Way to go, Disco Fries. And it was listed. Oh, nice. I can see actually that they listed it just 7 days ago. I can see the current floor price, and you'll hear more about floor, but floor literally just means the lowest price. And then the highest sale, $3. That seems to be the average sale maybe in this case. We've just started. I just want to give a little bit of background. I think as we're going through the site today, we're going to find some things that are a little bit weird. Just some history for you. Rcrdshp started as a marketplace that only sold in a specific format called a drop. I'm going to, I think, actually head over shortly to start showing you what the drops look like. We're slowly starting to move away from drops. So as we're kind of going through today, I might be like, oh, that doesn't really work anymore. Bear with us. All right, I'm going to head back to my collection now, and I'm going to show you some of the other things that you can see through your collection. If you've connected your Dapper wallet, you can see some collectibles that you might have there. The showcase, one of my favorite sections. We'll talk a little bit later. Actually, I'll copy the link right now. I have if you have a Rcrdshp user account, Rcrdshp account, there we go. You will have a public profile that anyone can visit. What you put on that public profile is totally up to you. Hello, Danger Buff. I like to showcase, so what people will see in your public profile is your showcase, what's for sale, and I think that's it. I think so. And I'm not allowed to have anything for sale because I'm a staff member. So that's why I have 0. So my showcase, I feature some of our lovely women on the platform. Depending on where you're going, some of our challenges feature showcases. I can show you quickly how to showcase something. If you head to your cards and then just long press, my showcase is currently full, but then I would be able to hit on that. So it's just a long press. I'm just holding it down. All right, next up for sale. So you can see everything that you have for sale at a glance. Again, I don't have anything for sale. Next up are the sets. So I can see here all of the sets that I have cards in. I can actually see all of the sets, whether or not I have cards in them, but I have cards in 96 different sets. Holy crap, that's crazy. So let's talk about the sets. Sets are basically just a way to group different collectibles. Oh, you know, I never thought of it this way, but think of a set kind of like how you can buy a set of vinyls and it comes together and it kind of helps to tell a story. So these sets can help to tell a story as well. Often they're grouping similar artists from a label, like Bar 25 is a festival label here. They've got like multiple different artists. So I can see here I've got their label card and I've got an artist card from the organism. And I actually have a lot of duplicates of these too. And I can also see the cards that I'm missing. You can see they're kind of grayed out. So those are the sets. And then I'll head back to my collection and I'll show you packs. So again, packs are, I guess, not completely outdated at this point, but they are a little, we're working towards, I don't know, we're working towards making them outdated. That's not true. But this was basically the exclusive way that we sold content before we launched storefronts. So now we have storefronts. I'm going to show you those in a bit too. I actually need to add that to my list of things that I need to show off. All right, these are the packs that I own. Think of a pack kind of like a sealed album that you haven't ripped the plastic off of yet. You know, packs have different designs. The Disco Fries did a little fries pack. It's really, really cute. You can see if they're sealed or if you've revealed it right here. Basically, once you click into it, you have the option to open it, list it for sale. My account is verified. There seems to be something incorrect there. Maybe it's my other account that's verified. Anyway, what next? I'm going to head over now to the drops page, and then we'll go and look at some storefronts so you can see, you know, how to actually buy these packs and how to buy content from artists. So one thing I absolutely love is our packs and how affordable they are. You know, none of them are above $20. They're all in that like $10 to $15 range. I'm going to actually come and click on one of my recent faves, the Women of Dance pack drop here. I can see a little bit more info about the pack, and simply to buy, it's just clicking on buy. I'm going to minimize the player. You can buy using your balance. You can buy using a Dapper wallet. Right now, credit card is like a little iffy, so I think it's currently turned off, and we're working on turning that back on. Cool. I'm going to head over to storefronts next. So if we come to the artist page, please excuse, we need a little like construction hat on the artist page. We're still working on this and making it really easy for you to find the artists that you love and buying from them. But I'm going to come over and actually we'll take a peek at Manual Music. They've just released Dap Lithgart's It's Hakat. I am so sorry. I'm sure I said at least one there. But I did want to just show off and how this looks. So I can see here Manual Music's top 10 cards. Actually, they've only released 6 so far. And then I can see all their cards here too. Click through. So it's just really nice. You can see everything. I'm like, I don't have a ton to say because I think everybody's kind of seen an online storefront and you know what that looks like at this point. You know, no real surprises here, I think. Yeah, you can come in, click on a card. Maybe I want to support Jap and buy this one for $10. I can come and look at prices elsewhere too. So I can see they've listed some of their lower priced cards at, their lower serial number cards at $15 and some of their higher serials at $10. So you can choose what you want to buy, what makes sense for you. Personally, I really like the lower serial numbers. It is really personal though. You know, would I pay $69 for number one? Maybe if I absolutely love Jap Lithart. Would I pay $6 for number 15? Yeah, probably. That's pretty good. Seems like a good deal. All right. Sorry, $15 for number 6. Brain is a little slow right now. All right, next up, we are going to head over and talk a little bit about some challenges that are going on. Challenges is something that I get to own and I get to run on the site, so I hope you enjoy them. We've got some really fun collection challenges on right now that are going along with our storefronts, that are going along with different artists who are on the site. I'm actually going to check this one out. It was just released about 4 hours ago, so it's a brand new challenge. Mason is one of our partners who has released these little critters. So that's Ming Mung. There's 6 others who are over there. So Mason is about to release a new critter, John 23. To get this new critter, you're actually going to collect some of the cards from their sets, and we'll airdrop you that John 23 if you meet all the requirements. So really simple to look through our challenges. So you can see here what are the requirements. Any 2 family cards are all the cards needed to create families. You can check out our palette challenge page or our recipes page to figure out how to do that. Mason is also going to be holding some giveaways. So I do suggest coming and check out this page, clicking onto their Instagram because they're doing some free giveaways for packs. So that'll be really fun. I'm just going to take a peek at what else we have going on. Ooh, Ava Recordings is doing a remix contest. So they've got some stems available on the site for any DJs who are listening in. They want to release your records just for owning some Record Shop collectibles. So definitely go and check that out. All right, next up, I am going to go to my Record Shop account, my profile. I'm going to skip my actual profile. It's basically just email and username. And this, like I said, is my personal account. So no offense, but I don't really want to show you all my personal email address. All right, so I have connected, so that would just be under profile there. I've connected some social accounts. And I do really recommend connecting your social accounts, especially your Discord and your Twitter. We do a lot of challenges that have to do with Discord and Twitter. That's funny that those are the ones that have like broken little profile images. But you can choose to show those on your profile as well so people can connect with you. But I do really suggest connecting your Discord. We also have some Discord connections. So depending on what collectibles you hold, you might get special access to rooms in Discord. If you're not super familiar with Discord or with our Discord in particular, I'm going to show you that towards the end of the stream. So stick with us. Okay, next up, let's just quickly go through the rest of the tabs, and then I'm going to pop up to capabilities. So I am going to show you sort of your balance. It's pretty straightforward. You can see kind of the sales, purchases and sales you've made. You can choose to withdraw. In order to be able to withdraw, you do need to go and verify. So make sure you do that. It's a process we use a third party. They actually literally take photos of your face and of your ID. It's pretty cool. And then your wallets. You got to connect that Dapper wallet. Very important. Super, super simple too. I did it in like 3 seconds. Well, maybe a little longer. Maybe like 5 seconds. All right. Next up, I want to show you capabilities, and we're going to talk. Yeah, okay. I do want to talk about this right now. I don't want to talk about this right now because first I want to show you how to buy and sell collectibles. All right, and start earning some balance. So let's head over to the marketplace. So you can buy right directly through a drop, like I showed you earlier, or directly through a storefront. It might be worth your time to go and see if people are selling some of the things that they own for a little cheaper, or if you're just getting started, we have lots of stuff available at really good prices. We have a lot of filters here so you can decide what you want to look through. All right, let's say I want to buy this Hampy original mix from Danny Faber. You know, I'm loving what I love. One thing I absolutely love about Record Shop, and sorry I'm just going to go on a tangent. Like, I haven't seen this card before. Holy crap. It looks so cool. Like, I'm just taking a moment to enjoy the art. I hope on the internal card face, there's some more close up on that art because that's really, really cool. You can come and get a preview. I realize mine looks like a full length track. It's actually a 15-second preview. Just because I'm a staff member, I'm able to preview the full track. But basically, you can listen to things for about 15 seconds to decide if you like it. And then you can come and buy it. So you can see the lowest price will be right there. Or, you know me, I like the low serials. There might be some numbers that are special to you. I always like the number 9, number 29, 3s. You know, I think everybody has the numbers that they kind of just like a little more that I might pay a little extra for. So I always take a quick peek to see what is available at what serial numbers and what I like. And if you're just looking for lowest price, you can always tap just on the price header and I'll bring up the lowest ones to the top. Cool. Next up, I want to show you actually how to sell something now so that you know how to actually go and make a sale if you're ready to do that. So I'm going to head back to my collection. All right, I'm going to pick on Disco Fries a little here. Sorry, friends. So I'm ready now. Oh, right. I just hit to share my code. So let me stop that and go to somewhere else. Okay. I'm going to list this card for sale. I'm not actually going to list it because I want to keep it. And also, like I said earlier, I can't sell because I'm a staff member. So I'm going to pretend just for funsies. So you can see the commission and fees we take those. So we do take a 12.5 commission, and a big chunk of that is actually going to go back to the artist, which is really, really nice if you think about it, and something that we do differently that can't be done with a vinyl record or a plastic CD. And I think one of the beautiful parts of the blockchain is artists get to benefit for perpetuity, like forever, when their content is being sold. So, you know, I think it's just something that's really, really nice. So artists do actually get a cut of your sales. So I can see here, if I sell it for $100, the 12.50s will be taken off. So that's 12.5%. Trying to use nice round numbers for y'all because, like, I don't know about you, but math is not my strong suit. That's why there's calculators and that's why there's Excel. So there's my expected payout, $87.50. Cool. Okay, I wanted to explain that. You know, probably before I go and sell, I'd come and see what prices look like, how many are in people's collection. I get a quick idea. I also want to show you selling a pack because it's a little bit different. It's actually quite different. So you, first of all, will not be able to sell a pack. Like, there's no sell button if the pack has not sold out on the main drop page yet. Okay, that's just, you can't. Friends of Fries has sold out, so I'll come and pick this one and again pick on these guys. So there's the list for sale button. So I'll do it again at $100. For those of us who are math challenged, last time this was $12.50, now it's $25. So we take a larger cut on the packs. And let me explain the reason for that. The packs contain more collectibles. This pack in particular has 4 collectibles. So these fees, we're actually splitting it amongst more than one card. When we're doing that 12.5, it was one card. So now we're splitting it with more people. So we're taking a higher percentage. Okay. So just factor that in. If you want to actually make $100, you have to like bump up your, I told you guys, I'm not good at math. I'm not gonna be able to figure this out on the fly, how to get to 100 in my payouts. I'm sure there's a better way to do it than just messing around with numbers. So I'm not gonna keep embarrassing myself right now. All right, I'm gonna hop over to analytics and just take a peek at this page and talk about it a little more and what you can look at. So it's really, really nice. You can actually come in and see all of the cards on the platform. 1,066 collectibles. And you can just come take a peek at what's going on. You can come see the floor price, how many of these cards were minted. Literally all of this data is at your fingertips. You can download it as a CSV. For those of you who are Excel nerds and watching, hold your horses. I am a huge Excel nerd. I got stuff for you at the end of this broadcast that I'll show you that you're gonna really nerd out about. But if you just want to like browse and you're not the most Excel nerd, just come and click download CSV. That'll do ya. That'll do ya. All right. I would say we kind of hit the halfway point. We've talked about all of the basics of Rcrdshp. So we've gone through every single tab up here. Oh, there's notifications too. I guess I didn't do that. Y'all seem like smart people who are listening, who I don't even know if you're actually listening or if I'm just talking to myself. So y'all have figured it out. So congrats. We're going to get a little bit deeper into some more of the game aspects of Rcrdshp now. Our CEO and founder, Obi Fernandez, has this crazy brain. He's developing this whole game that is going to be playable on the site. There's a whole token and tokenomics that are built in that I can't even barely start to wrap my head around. There's more info on our blog. I'll show you that. For now, we're just going to focus more on the gameplay and talk about some of the artifacts and the features that are on the site. There's a couple ways you can do this just like really quickly at a glance. So I guess they're called capabilities or artifacts. So I'm actually going to go to my collection right now and enable some of these artifacts by putting them into my hand. So I don't know if you've noticed this little purple guy over here in the corner. But that is called your hand. And like picture it like your hand. They're walking around holding cards. And these cards are going to unlock some additional capabilities throughout the website. So I'm just going to put some into my hand and then I'll take you through what each of them do. If you just give me a moment. This is the most tedious part of this broadcast, is when y'all have to like watch me slowly put stuff into my hand. I'm going to do it by type A to Z. One of the problems with the next card I want to put in my hand is that it's DJ, and surprise, surprise, there's a lot of cards on our site that are called DJ, or that have the word DJ in them. And I want to put in secret handshake or walkie-talkie. I should do. All right. What do I have in my hand now? That'll get us going. All right. So I'm going to actually head back over to analytics now. Well, bam. So if you remember, there was not this much data before. There's way more data now. And that is because I put this extraordinary insights card in my hand. So now you can see it glowing. It looks so pretty. Yeah, extraordinary insights gives you additional insights into data throughout the website. There's one other place that you can see it. I actually wonder if I will be able to see it on this card, or if I have to go back to my Tubenberger card. Yeah, I got to go back to my other card. It also shows you more info about your purchases and like cards that you've bought and their sales history. So here's a card that I bought 7 months ago. I can see who I bought it from, the price, kind of just some more info. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you noticed too, there's a new little icon on this page. It looks like a little fire icon. Rcrdshp feature called Burning since, I don't know, like October of last year. And burning is one of those other things that are very similar to the in real life aspect of burning. If you burn a card on Rcrdshp, you destroy it. You burn it. It's destroyed. So let me show you. I'm not going to actually do it because I don't want to burn anything in my personal collection. But if I just hold that down, if I would have kept holding it down, it would have like exploded, and then there would be like a little gravestone where this card used to be. But I lose it. You lose it. You destroy everything about it. Why would someone want to burn a card? Maybe because someone wants to make their cards a little more rare. Maybe they've got a bunch of Tube and Burger cards and they want to make it more rare. So they burn it. Burning also unleashes the coin value. So remember the coins down here? Coins will eventually become in-game currency. All of the details on that haven't been fully fleshed out, but that is going to be coming. And that's how you're going to unlock those coins, by burning your collectibles. Okay. I'm going to head back to my collection now, and I'm going to show you, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's been more tabs added to the top of my collection now, and one of them is music, and that is because I added this DJ card. It unlocks music. So it just shows all of my cards with music all in one place. I can see the genre, tempo, the key that it's in, and the duration. So I can either sort it however I want. Ooh, I should sort by duration if I can, and see how long some of these are. There are some really, really long songs. Can I tap on it? Oh, love it. Oh, look at this. Hour and a half track. So lots of tracks that are over an hour, close to the hour mark. Lots and lots of really good music. So that DJ card is how you get access to this. Otherwise, you can literally, you can click through every collectible and add them to your playlist or listen to them that way. Next up is the DJ mixer that I'm going to show you, and that's opens up our mixing tab. So mixing is another really, really cool feature on the platform. Has also been around for a while now. And it basically allows you to put cards into the mixer and then try to mash them up. Think of it like a DJ table where you can spin records and mash them together. You can mix them together. Mixing does cost coins. That's not an active mixing recipe. So we call them recipes. If it was an active mixing recipe, it would mash those cards together and the output would be a new card. Can't see the stage. This deluxe card was actually something that I mixed to create something new with. So it's really, really cool. All right. The next one I want to show you, I'm actually going to take some cards out of my hand because there's a few things that you can also burn these cards to put the capabilities right into your account rather than having to like go back and forth and add different cards into your hand as you want to. Okay, I want to add Secret Handshake. I'm actually going to add this one. So this particular card, I don't know if you noticed that right before the page changed, but there's Secret Handshake. And then there's another Secret Handshake, but it's spelt a little weird. Secret with a K. They have very similar functionalities. I just want to throw that out there. Secret with a K. There's a chance that you might burn your card as you are trading it. But basically you can use... Wait. I'm just thinking through what order I want to do this in. Okay, yeah. I'll show you Secret Handshake works. All right, so Secret Handshake is worked in tandem with Walkie Talkie. We're going to go to Discord in a moment, but using the Walkie Talkie card and putting that in your hand actually unlocks a room in our Discord if you've connected your Discord account. And the room allows you to see what marketplace activity is happening. We actually have two cards that do this too, and I always forget about sunglasses. So Walkie Talkie allows you to see sales as they're being made, as they're happening. So if you know, Bob buys from Sue, that will literally appear in Discord, and I will show you that in a moment. We have another card has very similar functionality called Sunglasses. That card, instead of when Bob buys from Sue, it'll tell you when Sue lists a card. So people have used these very advantageously in challenges in the past, and it's been super wild. So I'll talk about that when we actually get into Discord, but that's what walkie-talkie and what sunglasses unlocks. And then if you are maybe competing in a challenge and you don't want people to see that it's you buying things, you can actually hide your name from appearing in that Discord channel. Let me show you how. So when you come to this, so this is the card I want to buy, but I don't want anyone to know that it was me who bought it. I'm going to, instead of clicking this buy button, I'm going to come and click on a specific serial number. All right, so let's, okay, number 29 for 29. Love it. I already said I like the number 29. All right. So if this is the card I want to buy, instead of clicking the buy button, I'm going to use this little handshake icon that's only visible when I have secret handshake in my hand. I'm not actually going to buy it, but I just hold it down. Once those two little boxes kind of make their full way across the screen, that will actually take the $29 out of my balance. So you do need to have some Rcrdshp balance, but it'll take the money out of my balance and it will buy that card for me, and I'll hide my name in Discord. On that note, let's go over to Discord. So let me just flip my screen. You just get to look at my giant face now. All right. So the room that walkie-talkie. Yeah, the room that walkie-talkie unlocks is called Get It Real Time. I'm sorry, it's really, really small. You kind of have to squint. Use your eyeballs. But I do, again, I really recommend coming in our Discord. We've got, I think, the friendliest people on the internet in our Discord. I'm going to say it. So I can see here every single sale. So I'm going to show you one that was done with a secret handshake. Usually they're really easy to pick out. There we go. Toot toot, secret handshaker finally made a decision. Or ring the bell. Kevin Oliver has sold their Friends of Fives to mystery buyer. So very, very cool. You can actually come in and see who's buying stuff. I'll quickly take you through the rest of our Discord. I can obviously see more stuff than you can. If you are new to Discord, it can be overwhelming. Totally. I like to think of it just as a forum, a place you can go and chat. It's a big chat room with lots of different sub rooms in it. If you're new, there's a start here section. Literally start here. We've got announcements, resources for you. I'm going to come back to this in a moment. A brief introduction of what is Rcrdshp. And then there's this section called verified notifications. If you're having any troubles, you do need to verify in order to be able to enter the rest of the Discord. Whoops. And then you can also set your notifications here. You can set all notifications, just drops. I like how people are really going funny with the flags. Love it. The next section is all about talking to staff. This is kind of where you can get direct answers from myself and other staff members at Rcrdshp. We've got our support. So if you need some tech support, questions for staff, and then suggestions. I just recommend using these over our general chat. Sometimes our general chat gets really, really busy. So we lose stuff as people are talking. So this, questions for staff, there's just less going on there. So we're more likely to see it really quickly. And you can see up here in the corner too, who our staff members are. Our names are in red. We also have some very, very lovely community mods who are truly the best. Do recommend hitting them up and saying hello when you come in. Next up is our general chat. So this is where everyone hangs out. You can see everyone who's chatting in here. Anyone who's in yellow as well. I just saw 310K in here. They come in and they actually chat with us. Those are artists on the site. 310K is the designer behind Mason's Critters. So that challenge we talked about earlier. He's the one who actually designed that. So super, super cool. You can come in and chat with artists. I can see here, who else do we got? DJ Rap, God Mode. We've got lots of people who are in our Discord. So come and chat with us. There's some locked rooms. You probably won't be able to see these. We do events. Today we're doing some trivia Thursdays. Come and check it out. We have more channels unlocked with cards. I already talked about Get It Real Time in the personal column. I also have some testing channels that aren't, they're literally just the same thing, but testing versions. Artist and label rooms. These are typically locked and you need to own certain collectibles in order to get access to them. And then we have our other chat rooms. So you'll probably see all of these too. Sharing music. Obviously, we love music. And lots of other topics available there too. So do you want to come back up to resources? We have some server rules. I think they're pretty typical for servers on Discord. We have all of our official links. I will take a moment here and say, do come and follow us if you're listening right now on Twitch, YouTube, or Twitter. Make sure you hit that follow button. You get lots of great notifications from us when we're going live. Our Instagram and Facebook as well. We have a lot of fun. I haven't added it in yet, but I do some TikToks too. They're kind of sometimes embarrassing, so I hope you enjoy. Our support links are there. And finally, my absolute favorite, one of my favorite things about our Discord are truly the friendships I've made and the people I've met and seeing all of the different skills that people have. So we have some of our users here who have created content that actually really aligns well with Rcrdshp. I'm going to show you a few of them. Kid Smooth here created a one-pager. That's a really great starting place about Rcrdshp. I'm going to come back to this one because that was me. One that I really want to highlight is Amp NFT. They are a, I don't know what the right word is anymore. They used to be a podcast. Yeah, I think they're still a podcast. They're basically a collective of people who love NFTs and they love to talk about them. And it's run by our friend Finn the Cat, Gumby, and Ranger. Finn and Disco Fries, Nick from the Disco Fries, and myself actually just did a Twitter Spaces a few days ago. Yesterday. It's only been one day, Lisa. Definitely check them out. They've got really great podcasts. They talk about Rcrdshp and they talk about some other NFTs as well. I'm going to come back to ogaf.club, but thank you so much to Marco who did that. The Reg is doing blog posts separate from Rcrdshp blog posts. We do have a blog as well. I'll show you that in a moment too. But the Reg has been doing kind of his own take on Rcrdshp and what it's all about. And then Last Raven has done up a Google Doc on known and available mixing recipes, and they're keeping that up to date. All right. I'm going to take you to first the Rcrdshp blog. I need to reshare my screen. All right. Oh, I actually had to hit the share button. All right. The Rcrdshp blog. Subscribe. You'll get updates whenever we post new blog posts. We used to do all of our updates on packs here. As we start to move away from packs, we'll have less content kind of regularly on the blog, but it's really important and fun stuff. Obi just released a guide to Rcrdshp artifacts. I wrote this really fun story to go along with one of our challenges recently. A lot of fun on our blog. I'm going to take us over now to, I'm going to do the one that I made, and then I'll go over to ogaf.club. So early days of Rcrdshp, we did not have a lot of data available on the site on sales that were going on. Like I said, I came in and I was really thinking I could make some money. So I built out a market links spreadsheet that literally lists every single collectible on the site and a quick link to go to the market, as well as some of the prices. We used to update this manually. There was me and like a small group of people. We would literally look through the site every single day and update the floor price once a day. There weren't that many cards on the site at the time, so it wasn't impossible, but it would be pretty much impossible now with over 1,000 collectibles on the site. This updates every hour. And for those of you who are Excel nerds, Google Sheets nerds, I do suggest doing this little import data from ogaf.club/API/collectibles. This will update every hour with a ton of data, more than was on that first sheet. That first sheet is kind of like just a nice way to look at it. But you can get this data right into your own Google Sheet or your own Excel doc every hour, updated every hour, which is plenty. Cool. Wanted to show you that really quickly. Next, I want to show you ogaf.club. You're probably like, what is this word she keeps saying? OGAF. OGAF stands for Original Gangsta as Fuck. It is a bit of a badge of honor that myself and a lot of the community members wear. It was a set for kind of, I think it was week 2 of Rcrdshp, or like really early on of Rcrdshp. And you could collect all 7 of these cards. And it was a bit of a way to say, I am here right from the beginning. But you don't have to be from the beginning. You can still become OGAF anytime. It's a badge to say, I support what Rcrdshp's doing. I love the thought behind it. And I want to just show off my pride that I'm OGAF. So super simple to get connected. You can actually, OGAF has just become something we talk about a lot now too. Becoming OGAF, so collecting the full set and having your Discord connected, that gives you access to a private room in Discord that our founder Obi likes to hang out in. He likes to ask our OGs about, you know, what they think about the site, features that they want to release. He'll often just kind of dump some alpha in there. There seems to be something wrong with Marco's website because it usually shows you like the 4 prices of sets. I'll have to ping him and let him know that something's not working. But you come in, you can see history of prices too. It's pretty cool. So I do recommend checking this out. It's really, oh, it looks like it hasn't been working for a while now. So yeah, come check that out. Mucho thanks to our friend Marco, who has got that set up. I'm just going to come look at my checklist and see that I've actually talked about everything I wanted to talk about today. If you are still here and you have some questions, you've got me for another few minutes. Now's your time to ask before I log off. I will pitch again. Come follow us. Join us on Discord. Join us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of those places. I'll pop the Discord link in the chat right now so you can come and join us. Like I said, our community mods are some of the absolute best in the world. Oh my God, you can really see my vent hole in my office. It's really hot in here and the cover just like doesn't let the air circulate in my room. So I just took the cover off. My dog will often lay directly in front of that hole, so it doesn't really help. All right, I'm assuming there's no other questions, no burning questions that you're like, oh my God, I got to catch her before she goes. So I'm going to come and take a peek at who else is streaming right now. I think Disco Fries are still streaming at the moment. No, it doesn't look like they are anymore. I am surprised. I know they were streaming earlier. I'm going to come and see who else we might want to go check out. Ooh, DJ Roger Sanchez. That sounds fun. Oh, I hope anybody who's going to NFT NYC next week hits us up. We've got, we'll be manning the Flow booth on Wednesday. And Obi's doing a talk on, or he's part of a panel on, I believe, Tuesday at like 5 or 5:05. So check that out. I won't be there, unfortunately. I'm up in Canada. But I hope if you are going to be in town, that you are going to have a good time. I really appreciate everyone joining today. We are going to head over and raid DJ Roger Sanchez. Enjoy. Thank you. happy Thursday. And I hope everybody is having a good time getting into the weekend soon. Bye.